Fit Queens, how y'all doing today? Today is another segment of Sassy Fitness Empowerment Fridays where I will provide you with healthy tips and tricks that you can use in your day-to-day lives. Well, guess what? Today I have some great health and fitness tips to share with you from my TLS shop. So, if you have weight goals, weight loss goals, if you want to learn how to eat, if you want to find out, the best ways to reach your goal and make it a healthy lifestyle, you are in the right place. So go ahead and sit back, grab a healthy snack, and let's go ahead and learn together. Let's get it. All right, so let's dive into why diets don't work. I really don't like the term diet because when you think of diet, you're thinking of something starting and something ending. And everything I always teach is a lifestyle change. You want to do something that's going to make sense for you long term. So first and foremost, diets don't work long term. And if you ever have felt like a diet has failed you, guess what? You're right. You didn't fail at dieting. The diet failed you. With many diets, you lose water, and you lose water, you lose muscle, and sometimes you even lose bone density, not fat. And we most times are aiming to lose fat, but a lot of us will say, oh, I want to lose weight, oh, I want to lose weight, oh, I want to lose weight. Well, weight comes in so many different forms. So all calories, it's important to understand that all calories are not created equal. So calorie restriction is not the answer. There are so many people who feel like, they want to lose weight and they just eat very little amount of food. And I'll tell them, well, you're not really eating enough to speed up your metabolism because you're counting the calories and you're not looking at the type of calories you're consuming. So calorie restriction is not the answer. What diets do is it tells you what to eat, but it doesn't tell you how to eat. And diets can also cause neurological or hormone changes from calorie depletion or eliminating entire food groups and hyper-focusing on others, which is not good. I'm not really keen on eliminating things from your diet. I believe everything should be done in moderation, but when you eliminate things, sometimes that will create a sense of deprivation, which will cause you to overindulge. And this can also cause metabolic fluctuations, hence leading to even more weight gain once your diet is over, resulting in the yo-yo effect. Like I said before, if you restrict yourself or completely cut things out of your diet, like long term, and then you finally get it again, you're gonna overindulge because you felt depleted, and that's where that yo-yo weight comes from. So if you ever question why your diet did not ever work, that's the answer to your question. Now we're going to talk about boosting metabolism, which it goes along with what I just was talking about before. We want to aim towards losing fat and not losing muscle. Anyone who has ever worked with me has learned that I do not focus on losing weight because, again, there are so many different ways that you can lose weight. Many diets cause us to lose muscle, so it looks like we're losing weight, but we aren't losing the right kind of weight. Whether we realize this or not, muscle is what dictates your metabolism. Like if you pack on enough muscle, your body will be a fat burning machine, and that's where your metabolism boost comes from. That's why I tell people, don't run away from weights. You need to run towards the weights because lifting weights is going to get you to lose that fat much faster than cardio alone. And the less muscle you have, the slower your metabolism is going to be. And on the other hand, the more muscle you have, the stronger your metabolism is going to be. A lot of people say that their metabolism is slow or that they lose weight at a slow rate, but what they don't realize is if they don't have a lot of muscle, they're not going to have a fast metabolism. And if they don't have a lot of muscle, or if they're not working to build muscle, it's going to take them a lot longer to burn through that fat. And as we age, our metabolism naturally slows down because we usually lose muscle density. But with proper diet and nutrition and training, hence working out, that can all be corrected and improved. Now, when you think of TLS, which is a transitions lifestyle solution. Every system is for everybody. And by everybody, I mean every shape, every size, and every figure. We have the most customizable weight loss program available today, and with my help, you can definitely reach your goals. I bet you all are wondering what makes TLS so unique, right? How many of y'all are wondering, like, why is you saying TLS is unique? Well, I'll answer that for you. There is no calorie counting. We eat real food. It's customizable. And best of all, it's affordable. And not to mention, we make it fun. I mean, look at me. Am I not a load of fun? I mean, I'm just saying. So, as we continue, there are 4 components of TLS that will ensure your success. Those 4 components are low glycemic impact eating, the improvement of your body composition, science-based supplementation, and education, which is what I'm doing now, educating you. I pride myself on educating my clients because it's not about being a puppet or doing things just because you're being told to do it. It's more important to know why you're doing those things and why it's beneficial for you, and that's where we come in. Okay, so earlier I told you that 4 components would ensure success with TLS, right? And I'm sure you were all wondering where the success is going to come in. Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you what the TLS solution is. So with low glycemic impact eating, there are 40 years of research that proves that this is the healthiest way to reach. If you don't believe me, go and look it up for yourself. I promise you Google will tell you the same thing. It also may help stabilize your blood sugar throughout the day and keep your body in fat burning mode. So when it comes to body composition, we focus on fat loss instead of weight loss, as I mentioned earlier. So we also focus on an active lifestyle because we understand that exercise is vital to achieving this. I mean, really and truly, you can start losing weight by changing your diet and how you eat on a long-term basis before even working out. The working out will just be icing on the cake. As far as science-based supplementation is concerned, our supplements are supported by science and will enhance and accelerate your results. So each supplement addresses a unique part of your journey to optimal health and weight. So now let's talk about low glycemic eating and why it's the healthiest way to eat. Leading a low glycemic impact lifestyle doesn't have to be complicated. If you look at this graph here, it's a quick introduction on how glycemic index, or GI, of foods affect your metabolism and helps you burn fat. So the GI is a way of ranking carbohydrates containing food based on how slowly or how quickly they are digested and increased blood glucose levels over a period of time, usually 2 hours. The GI uses glucose or white bread as a reference food, and it has a GI score of 100. So level 1, as you can see over here next to the blood sugar levels, level 1 would be your fat burning zone, which is ideal for weight loss. Remember I said earlier, when you pack on that muscle, your body becomes a fat burning machine. So you'll be in zone 1. Zone 2 means that you're eating low and medium GI foods, and that helps you keep you in the fat burning zone. Zone 3 and 4 means that you're eating high GI foods that will spike your blood sugar, causing you to leave that fat burning zone. And when you reach level 5, that can lead to the sapping of your energy. Zone 6 and 7 shows that a balanced diet of low and medium GI foods will get you back on track to find your fit. So let me dive a little bit deeper into this. Foods and drinks provide our body with energy in the form of carbs, fat, protein, and alcohol. I had a client ask me, because I use the term macro a lot, macronutrients, macro, I use that a lot. And macro, carbs, fats, protein, those are examples of macros. So carbs are the body's preferred energy source, which is why I'm not a fan of the keto diet. I know a lot of people do it for whatever their reasons are, and for me personally, I don't agree with it because I feel like you're forcing your body to do something it's not naturally meant to do. Your body is naturally meant to use carbs as an energy source, not fat. So the glycemic index, or the GI, is a way that carbs in foods and drinks are ranked according to how quickly they raise your sugar levels in the blood. It has also replaced classifying carbs as either simple or complex. And it's a difference between simple carbs and complex carbs. So foods with carbs include bread, breakfast cereal, rice, pasta, legumes, corn, potatoes, fruit, milk, yogurt, sugar, biscuits, cakes, and lollies. A lot of people aren't aware that fruit is a carb. And a lot of people aren't aware that milk has carbs in it. So it's, all of this information will educate you on, what types of food are considered what macro, in what macro group. So the digestive system breaks down carbs into foods and drinks and simple sugars, mainly glucose. For example, both rice and soft drinks break down into simple sugars the same way in your digestive system. This simple sugar is then carried to your body's cell through the bloodstream. The pancreas secretes a hormone called insulin. A lot of people are familiar with that, which helps the glucose to move from your blood into the cells. And once inside the cell, the glucose is burned along with oxygen to produce energy. So our brain, muscle, and nervous system all rely on glucose as their primary fuel and energy. So the body converts excess glucose from food into glycogen, and glycogen acts as a storage form of glucose within the muscle tissue and the liver. So basically, carbs that break down quickly during digestion has a higher GI. And these high GI carbs, such as a baked potato, which I love baked potatoes, and I love potatoes, period. And it's a good carb, and it releases glucose into your blood immediately. Carbs that break down slowly, such as oats, release glucose gradually into the bloodstream. And I notice this even with myself. When I eat a baked potato, I may be full after I'm done, but I'm hungry faster, versus when I eat oatmeal holds me a little bit longer because it's a slower burning carb. So the blood glucose response is slower and flatter. And low GI foods prolong digestion due to their gradual breakdown and may help with feeling full. Now, I know I gave a whole lot of information right here, but feel free to ask any questions you have, and Miss Rebecca will chime in to help you out with that. All of my educational tools are on my site, and the site is listed below. I'll give you a moment if you want to jot that down, and it's listed at the bottom of the screen. So I'll give you a couple moments for that. And if everybody's good, you can just give me a virtual thumbs up, and then we can continue. Or if you're on video, just show your fingers and we're good to go. All right. Cool beans. I like it. Y'all are awesome. All right, so I know that I provide a lot of information thus far, and I'm not sure if you all are wondering if nutrition and exercise are enough. A lot of people think, oh, I exercise, oh, I eat good, I eat plenty of fruit, I eat plenty of vegetables, I don't need to take vitamins. Well, exercise and good nutrition is not enough, and here's why. In today's day and age, we face factors that deplete our body of nutrients and contribute to weight gain, inflammation, and fatigue. And some of those factors are stress, smoking, alcohol, poor dietary choices, sun exposure, environmental pollution, pharmaceutical medications, and even exercise. So a recommended dietary allowance, called RDAs, are the levels of intake of essential nutrients that, based on scientific knowledge, are judged by the Food and Nutrition Board to be adequate enough to meet the known nutrient needs of practically all healthy people. RDAs are not meant to provide you with the number of nutrients you need to be healthy, only the minimum amount to avoid diseases. And did you know that today's fruit and vegetables have 59% less nutritional value than 40 years ago? That should raise an eyebrow. And I'm sure many of you are wondering why. And it's no wonder that we struggle with energy, fitness, and weight. The value of produce lacks the nutrition compared to what it was years ago. It's not even raised the same as it was years ago. I mean, they're putting things into the food, into the plants and the vegetables. You just don't know what you're getting nowadays. And whether we realize it or not, supplementation is a necessity, but it's disguised as a luxury. So many people think that, you have to be doing something special to take vitamins. But taking vitamins is essential. It's something that you need, because there is no way that you can properly get everything you need at all in a day's worth of eating, especially the way we humans naturally eat nowadays. So people don't see the benefit of supplementing their diet and or exercise. So I'm going to take this opportunity and let Miss Caroline take the floor as we talk about absorption. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so what we take matters, but also absorption matters. And next, okay, so what you're seeing here is an x-ray of somebody who just took some tablets, and you can see it's still in their body. It's showing up on the x-ray. It's kind of crazy, right?
Right.
All right, on to the next. And there's another one. Boy, isn't that clear as day? We can count them. So, what you're taking matters, and if it's not breaking down well, I consider that a waste of money.
Yeah.
And it's just getting lodged and staying in your colon and not really doing anything, or it's just exiting the way it went in. So on to the next one. So we have a solution. So this is a different way of taking your vitamins. So if you don't like to take pills, or if you want to know that you're actually getting everything that you're supposed to be taking, this is the way to do it. So this is isotonic versus a standard tablet. So with isotonic, we do, it'll turn into an isotonic liquid. So you'll take a little bit of powder and you mix it into 2 ounces of water, and you see on the cup there, that's 2 ounces of water, and it's absorbed within 5 minutes. If you take it on an empty stomach, it's very effective. Within 5 minutes,
What in the world is going on with this internet connection?
Now, I noticed that I find that my body craves the vitamins afterwards. Like the next day, it's like, okay, when am I taking my daily essentials?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're using tablets take 40 minutes at least to absorb. Now, that's going to depend on your metabolism. Some people have a slow metabolism, so it's going to take even longer. Some people have a fast metabolism, so maybe for them it'll get through their system quicker. But tablets tend to have a lot of different things to form the tablet, so they don't break down as effectively as well. So drink your vitamins and maximize your absorption. And next. Okay, so we have daily essentials here. So if you like convenience and simplicity, which I do, each pack, this is like your daily vitamins for the day. And so you have calcium in there, a calcium plus. So this is a really great absorbable calcium instead of one of those horse pills that you normally would take. And then also it has an activated B complex. So this is great for your energy, your metabolism. They don't tell you that B vitamins help your metabolism, but they do. Your brain function, your mood. So if you're feeling a little down, a little funky, vitamins are a great help for that. And then your regular multivitamin. And then OPC3 is an addition too. So that's a great, powerful antioxidant. And it helps relieve inflammation as well. So you just add 1 packet to 8 ounces of water and you drink. Next.
Just to add to that, the
Yes.
OPC that's inside the packet has been shown to provide a variety of health benefits, including but not limited to combating free radicals, demonstrating the anti-inflammatory activity, helping maintain healthy cholesterol levels, helping maintain healthy, strengthening capillaries, arteries, and veins. So that is a huge benefit to taking a supplement with OPC3 in it.
Oh, for sure, it's amazing, just on its own.
We're waiting on this. Is stalling there, but it's coming. There it is.
Oh, here we are. Okay, so I'll go through some of these supplements here, and these are all great. So depending on what your goals are with losing weight or maintaining your weight loss, there may be something here for you. So we have the TLS Core. This is a core, it blocks fat and carbs from absorbing in your system. So also it helps manage the hunger hormone. So it kind of keeps that hunger hormone at bay, so you don't feel like you're starving. And then it contains white kidney bean extract, as well as a few other things that are very helpful. And then we have Thermochrome, and Thermochrome is great at increasing energy, and it promotes weight loss and suppresses appetite a little bit. And this contains bitter orange. And also Thermochrome is a great thing to take if you want to get a workout. It's like a pre-workout. Or also, if you're like me, you have a hard time focusing on the computer work and stuff like that. I really like Thermochrome for that. It just adds in that extra focus factor. And then the green coffee, green coffee and plus Garcinia cambogia. This inhibits the conversion of sugar into fat and promotes healthy weight loss. So this does all kinds of cool things with that. And then the TLS CLA. So the CLA is great at targeting your stubborn belly fat. But this one is great with somebody who is working out. So the CLA is best with somebody who's working out on a regular basis. And then the TLS-X, this is great for stress. So if you find you get a little belly fat, you have high stress in your life, it helps stabilize your mood, as well as it helps with the belly fat too, I notice for myself, as well as it limits the cravings that I get because it's dropping those cortisol levels, so you're not craving carbs, you're not craving chocolate. Like that might be something that some of you may deal with. That's something that I was dealing with, and so I find that really helpful, and it helps my thyroid as well. And then we have Trim Tea and Trim Cafe. So if you're a tea drinker, then the Trim Tea would be for you. If you're a coffee drinker, then the Trim Cafe is for you. So they're both excellent, and it has only 2 ingredients in each of them. The Trim Tea is a black tea, and then the Trim Cafe is a Colombian tea. It's like a Colombian coffee, sorry. It's like an instant coffee. And then those also contain, for a second I forgot about it. What is it? It's a well trim. And that's, help me out, Rebecca. I can't think of the name of it. It escaped me.
The African mango seed extract.
Yes, thank you. That one just ran away on me. So the African mango seed extract is amazing. We have a ton of studies on it, and it will help maintain. A lot of people will take the Trim Cafe or the Trim Tea to just maintain their weight loss, or just a little assistance. So if you have your cup of tea or coffee a day, this is a great inclusion. And next.
Yes, thank you so much for that. So whenever my slide decides it wants to turn. It's being stubborn today. Gotta love technology, right? There we are. All right. So, with a virtual show of thumbs up, or if you're on video, feel free to just throw your thumbs up. Who in here would love a good nutrition shake? Let me see. Any thumbs up here? All right. Yes. Okay. Well, the TLS shakes are great. So when you need something quick or you just want a snack, this is what you need and nothing that you don't. And it's available in chocolate delight flavor and creamy vanilla. I already have a few of my clients who have tried it and love it. They've made smoothies with it. They've made they put coconut water, milk, whatever, and they talk about how delicious it is. So, and it keeps you full long enough until your next meal. So, if you don't have a nutrition shake, you need it in your life. It's really good. So, with the TLS shakes and the Trim Tea Cafe, they are all delicious. And anyone who gets started with me on a program, as I mentioned earlier, I always highly recommend a 7-day detox. I never put anyone on my program without having them detox first, because I believe in prepping the body for what's to come, which is going to be positive. So this detox is a great way if you're looking for a kickstart and you want to receive the maximum benefit from the TLS weight loss solution. And even if you're here for weight gain, muscle tone, muscle gain, whatever it is, a detox is what you need for your body, because we need to get you cleared out so that we can get you started. That's like putting fresh new oil in your car to get it running right. So whether it's your first time participating, or if you feel like you're stuck in a plateau, this 4 to 7 day detox will curb your appetite for sweet, salty, and fatty foods while supporting weight management efforts. And the feedback that I have received here recently is that the first 2 days are the toughest, but after that, it's a smooth breeze, because what it is you're breaking old habits and getting ready to get your mind and your body ready for your new norm, which is going to set you up for a lifetime of success in your health and wealth.
Now
Is laid out for you. There are Somebody said something? Okay. There are rules to the game, of course, but in order to be successful, you need to follow some type of structure. So if you follow these rules as instructed, not do what you want to do, because it will not pay off, but if you follow them as instructed, you will be well on your way to meeting your weight loss goals. And I'm going to take this time now to tell you how you can jumpstart your success. So if you jumpstart your program today, it will include a 30-day supply of all products listed here for a special rate of $199, along with 30 days free access to all of my live virtual fitness classes and personalized one-on-one coaching. And if you decide to continue with the program, which I highly recommend, you'll only pay $100 a month plus tax for 12 months. This offer is a $450 monthly value, provided for much less. And I'm also going to throw a Team Sassy Fitness t-shirt or tank in there. I mean, that's gotta rep the Team Sassy Fitness. Hello. And if you are interested, all you have to do is type your email address in the chat box and type jumpstart next to it in all caps, jumpstart next to it, and then we will get with you on that. Your jumpstart kit will also include the items listed here, which are a 30-day jumpstart program recipe guide, a 30-day jumpstart kit, as well as an exercise guide. And if this doesn't quite appeal to you, no worries, I do have one more option available. Now the next one is a Stay Fit kit. If you decide that the Stay Fit kit is more appealing for you and you start the program today, or tonight should I say, because it's no longer daytime, it will include a 30-day supply of all the products listed here for a special rate of $149.95. It will consist of a free meal plan, a personalized one-on-one coaching, and access to my live virtual fitness classes. And of course, it's going to come with a Team Sassy Fitness tank. So just like the Jumpstart kit, if you decide to continue with the program, which is highly recommended, you will only pay $100 a month plus tax for 12 months. Now, this kit right here is a $300 monthly value provided for much less. So if you're interested in this one, just put your email and type Stay Fit right next to it. Now we're going to get into some success stories. Ooh, this is my favorite part. I'm so excited. So I want everyone to unmute themselves. And before I get to my testimonials that I would like to share with pictures, I want to ask if there's anyone who would like to raise their hand or anything like that and just kind of give a testimony about the products they tried, working with me, anything you would like to, information that you would like to provide so that other people know my program works, the products work once you follow it.
Them damn kids again. I'll be glad when they ass go to bed. I'm so sick of them.
I'm sorry. What happened?
You seen Ketchup and Mustard?
Oops.
Does anybody want to anybody want to speak on, anybody want to give a testimonial? You can. No testimonials today?
I do.
Who is that? Who is that?
Nat.
Nat. Hey, okay, Nat. Go ahead, Nat. What you got?
So, with Chiquita Nicole Edwards and Team SassyFitness, I was able to get back into some clothes that I hadn't been able to fit in a very long time since having my children. And she's walked me through breaking my food addiction, and I'm doing a lot better. I have portion control. I'm eating healthier. I am not eating at midnight anymore, which was one of the main issues. You know, those late night creeps to the refrigerator have stopped. So it has been a wonderful journey with her, and I'm so glad I met her. And I have a little bit of ways to go, but I'm really encouraged. So listen to everything she says and does it, and do it. And does it.
I miss Natalie.
Hey.
Hi. Hey,
Before
baby.
the next person goes, that's a great testimonial. Thank you so much for sharing. But before the next person goes, it's so funny that she's the first person to volunteer to give her testimonial, because she's the first person that I have to share the picture testimonial. So this is Nat, as you can see. So this is when she first started with me on the left, right? And you can see on the right how much she has toned up. Like, I mean, just look at her. Can you not see the difference? Like, you can see like her glutes are lifted. You can see her tummy is tighter. Her face is smaller. Her posture is better. You know, and this is from her changing how she eats. She's been working out with me and following my program. And this is the result of her following the program. And like she said, she has a ways to go because of her goals, but I'm faithful that she's going to reach her goals. So thank you so much for sharing that, Nat. Thank you so much. So anyone else, I would love to hear anyone else's testimonial if they have.
Hey, Natalie, it's Robin. And I just wanted to, share with everyone that not only have I and Jeff and I both have used Transition Lifestyle Systems now for the past couple of years. We've had some tremendous success personally, but even more importantly to me, my sister has been on a health journey recently over the past few months, and she has lost 55 pounds.
Wow.
Now, not only using Transition Lifestyle Systems, but also the supplements. and on board with us as a business partner. But, you know, her journey really has been more about health and getting also herself off of some medications that she has been on for several years. So she has taken herself now off of digestive medication that she was on for 3+ years. And now we're working on her diabetes medication. So it truly is a lifestyle system. It's really not about, you know, yes, you're going to lose and gain and fluctuate when you don't stick to it, you know, by 5 or 10 pounds here or there, really healthy and off of prescription drugs. So I'm just really proud of her, and I wanted to share that with everyone.
Thank you so much.
That it truly is a lifestyle. You just, yeah. Thank you for sharing it.
Yes, thank you so much for that testimonial. That's awesome. And for her to have lost 50 pounds and have come off a lot of the medications, that is amazing, because a lot of times medication play a factor in the weight gain. And whenever you can take a supplement that's natural and that your body can absorb properly to help you be where you need to be health-wise, that's always a great testament. So thank you for that. Anyone else have anything to share?
Well, I'll share too.
Okay.
A client of mine, she has lost 55 pounds and she's pretty much keeping that off, and just a little weight gain, you know, with quarantine. I don't know anybody that really hasn't, but she's back on track again. And she's off all of her medications. She was had metabolic syndrome, and like Robin was talking about her sister, you know, diabetes, high blood pressure. She was a walking heart attack, and I was worried about her. And she's doing amazing, and she's teaching others now and helping others. By proxy, her husband has lost weight and his health is better. And also my mother, her numbers were the best when she was following the TLS program. So I'm going to bug her again and say, hey, what's going on? Let's get back on it.
Yes, that's awesome. And that's the thing I do with my clients as well, is I make sure that, you know, if I haven't heard from them in a while, and, you know, that I check on them and make sure, like, is everything okay? Are you, you know, following the program? And you just never know. Sometimes you just reach out to them and you never know what they might be going through. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Anybody else? No? All right. Okay, so since there's nobody else, I was hoping LaQuisha would share, because she did the Stay Fit kit, and she was talking about how, you know, I see her, she drinks the vitamins every day. She said they taste good, and she was ranting and raving about the shake. She's like, oh my gosh, I can make my smoothie with this. I put pineapples in there, I put this in there, and it's so good. And she's been following the program, and she's making some good results, and I'm really proud of her. So
Thank you, finally.
huh?
Oh, sorry, I was dealing with internet connection problems. That's all I was saying.
Oh, okay.
You
Did
can
you want to
continue.
share, LaQuisha?
Join Nicole iPhone 8X. Did you want like the internet connection?
Go ahead and mute your phone if it's. There you go. All right. So thank you everyone who provided feedback there. So I have one other person that's been on my program as well. You know, I like to show a woman and a man. So this was Natalie happened to be my female client, and here is one of my male clients, as you can see. In the two pictures, this is before he started working with me. This is Greg, of course. And as you guys see, you know, he's lost a significant amount of weight following the program, you know, eating different, because when when he first figured out he wanted to change his eating, he was like, he realized he didn't eat enough. So he was like, I need to figure out how to do my meal plans. I need to figure out, what I need to do or whatever. And he toned up nicely. So the program works.
Yes, and I'm here, everyone. Hello, how you doing? It does work, as you can see. Just like everyone was saying, it is definitely a lifestyle change. So you're doing this for health and not for looks, but the look is a benefit. But Chiquita knows what she's doing. You've seen her, So yeah, it definitely works.
Thank you. So the program works. All you have to do is follow it, and there are some people who are already interested, which I'm really excited to get started on this program, and I'm excited for those to come in the future. But it works. So as I mentioned earlier, anyone who starts a program tonight will get free access to my virtual class. And I actually have a virtual SassyFit camp coming up. Normally I try to do 2 or 3 a year in person, but with COVID, things had to shift a little bit. So I decided to just do one this year and to do it virtually, and it's going to be just as fun, because the only difference is you won't be able to touch me, but it's going to be live. It's going to be very interactive, and you're going to have a blast. So you'll be able to have access to that as well. And I want to make sure that I find the best custom plan for you and your goals. Everything is customized for you and your goals. It's not going to be cookie cutter for everyone, because everyone has different goals, and I believe in meeting people where they are to get them to their goals. So I want to thank you all so much for attending tonight. I really appreciate your attention. I hope that everyone has learned something, and something that I always do at the end of my webinars is a takeaway segment. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen here so that I can look at everyone's amazing face. Ooh, look at there. Oh, y'all just made my night. Y'all just don't know how excited I get when I see all these faces. Yes. All right, so I want to go down the line and just ask what everyone's takeaway was from tonight's webinar. So I'm just going to go off of what I see on my screen. The first person I see is Mimi. So Mimi, what did you learn tonight?
What I learned was how to eat healthier and things like that.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much for coming. The next person I have is Trina.
Hi, I just thought the whole thing was very informative, especially the part about fruits, because I just thought, I can eat a ton of fruit, and, that's the game changer. So that was really surprising to hear.
Yep.
But very good information.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming. Thank you. All right, I see Heath. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Hey there, Heath. How you doing? This is my uncle, y'all.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So what did you learn tonight?
I learned a lot about fat burning process and about the glycemias, the glycemic effect and everything. I even learned about watching your little graph and everything like that. Your auntie got me in the kitchen. But
I'm asking her next. But go ahead.
Because I like to work out, and the fact that you was talking about the young lady's posture and everything's better. I have an issue with my back, so it caused me to get the love handles and the belly, and I used to be pretty fit. So the fact that you got this regime set up, and the diet, definitely, because I've been a fat kid a lot, eat a lot of sweets. So yeah, I definitely want to get back in the habit of making things so I can make this S work for me,
All right. Yes, sir. I appreciate your feedback. What about you, Auntie Erica? What did you learn tonight?
I learned a lot. Definitely. I'm sorry. I'm cooking.
It's okay. It's okay.
Definitely. I mean, we've been through this webinar before, but definitely the different products that help, and of course the working out is always a plus. Like I told you the other day, I wish I lived closer because I would do a morning session with you. Because my work schedule is just very hectic.
Mm-hmm.
But to get the other sessions, but definitely love the, love the working out and definitely what you can eat. Like I eat a lot of oatmeal because I am a borderline diabetic, and the carbs because I had started doing vegan, and most vegans eat a lot of carbs because they try to get full off of the rice and the potatoes. Well, found out that those, even though they're good carbs, my body breaks those down slower. So I had to start back eating a little bit of seafood just to give me more protein, because eating vegan, you're hungry every couple hours. And so I've just started back eating fish, and just basically trying to cut back on the rice and the I still do my smoothies.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't go away from that, but just cutting back on the other carbs, and I do oatmeal, which oatmeal does last longer than any other carb that I've even thought about. Because sometimes I eat granola cereal and that goes right through me.
Right. Yep.
But that oatmeal, that's gonna last you to at least an hour and a half, even 2 hours. So,
right.
Definitely.
Right. Well, thank you so much for your feedback, and you're definitely right about that. I've recently incorporated some seafood and fish into my diet, and eggs to just kind of boost the protein levels, but that's as far as I go, really.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I try to still do the vegan maybe 4 times a week, but add the seafood the other 3.
Yeah, I'm mainly plant-based. I just call it vegetarian because,
right.
A lot of people know I don't do dairy. I don't do dairy.
Right. No, we still stand away from dairy.
Yeah, and
right now we're making swordfish. So
okay. Oh,
that's what we're here doing.
Oh, that sounds good. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for coming. Miss Nat, you're up next. What was your takeaway from tonight?
And I need to throw away my gummy vitamins because they're not absorbing.
That's a great takeaway. Yes, definitely. And they're full of sugar also. So yeah. Okay, that's a good takeaway. All right, Isaiah, you're up next. What was your takeaway?
I didn't get much because internet, but from what I did get, my takeaway on it is that I need to basically watch what I'm eating so that my body stays in fat burning mode and it doesn't go away from it.
Right. Okay. Well, in your case, you want to build that muscle too.
Right.
So, because your aim is not to lose weight, your aim is to gain weight. So you got to make sure you're eating enough calories for what your goal is. So if your body is in fat burning mode and your metabolism, and you're young too, your metabolism is already high, you're gonna need to increase your calories. But we always talk about how to help you with that. But you're doing good.
Right.
So, it's my son, y'all. All right, we have Anaya up next. Anaya, are you there? You are. So
yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you for coming.
You're welcome. My takeaway is I'm trying to lose weight and look fine. I can't.
You're kind of shy, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. Take your time. Take your time.
I'm trying to look fine, eat healthy. I don't want to gain weight because it's not good. It's not good to It's not good to lose weight. It is good. It's good to lose weight, but I don't want to gain no more weight.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go back on my health diet.
Sounds good. All right. Well, sounds good. Looks like you want to start the Jumpstart program, which I'm excited about. So we can talk about that a little bit later, okay?
Okay.
All right. And we have Miss Fancy Face. I don't know why I like saying that. This is Shawnee, everyone. She was in the military with me years ago, so she already knows how I am as far as fitness, because that was my job in the military. You know, I worked I was a fitness liaison, and I was the person everyone came to if they didn't pass their PT test, and they had to be counseled on what you need to do and eat to get yourself together so you can pass this PT test, right, Shawnee?
Yes, very much so. Very informative. Consistency, that's my thing. Consistency.
Yes.
I've gained 2.5 pounds since we last spoke, so that's
good.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Because you were going down and we needed you to go up, right?
Yes. So
right.
I need to just remain consistent. I'm at 1,900 calories right now.
Okay.
I was on 1,500, so I bumped it.
Yeah. Well, 1,900 is a start. I would like to see you at 2,000, but
yes.
Yes. You know, we can talk about that offline, but I'm just happy that you are making progress. So
yes. So consistency.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, and thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Okay, Miss Margaret, are you available? Okay, we'll go to Michael. Michael, are you available? Oh, there she goes. You ready, Margaret? Oh, Margaret is ready, so we'll get to you right after, if that's okay. Okay, so what was your takeaway, Margaret?
My takeaway number one was the portions, because my biggest thing is I like to eat a lot of trail mix. I like to eat a lot of the fruits and like the dried fruits and like the nuts. Sometimes I can eat that all day long, but then, you know, I have to remember how to do it in portion and have to not overindulge myself.
Right, and especially with nuts, you want to probably only eat that once a day and only a handful of nuts, because although nuts have good fats in them, you don't want to overconsume anything with fat in it. So if your goal is to be eating on nuts all day because you're being counterproductive in that aspect. So when people that like to eat nuts, I recommend you only eat it once a day, and it's only like a handful. Like, don't fill up a Ziploc bag and eat the whole thing in one day. I don't recommend that because that's not going to benefit you at all. So nuts are high in fat, good fats, but you still don't want to overconsume nuts. Make sense?
Yes, it makes a lot of sense. So I was writing down, you know, when you was talking, so I can remember, you know, just do things in proportion and, you know, not overdo it.
Yes.
And I know I'm like limited right now on things I can and cannot do, but I'm still bragging about the creams and stuff, the lavender one and the Skin Glow cream. So after I, you know, take a shower or whatever, you know, I can put it on my skin and it's not greasy, it's not, you know, a loud scent or anything like that. It's just perfect. And even after my surgery, you know, I rub the stuff on my hands as well. So all the dead skin will come off and then they'll just, you know, be smooth underneath.
Now, I sent you some daily essentials, didn't I?
Not the vitamins, the ISO, the liquid one.
Yes, that's right.
The liquid one that you take the
OPC.
2 ounces.
Right.
I've used that, and so far my my high blood pressure has been good.
Woo! That is great news. See, that's what I like to hear right there. See?
Yes.
OPC3 is where it's at. You need that in your life.
I see. Yes, I take my little 2 ounces.
I take mine every day. That's like my vitamin / energy drink every morning.
Yes, in the mornings. That's why I like to take it.
It helps me a lot with my migraines. I did a test where, and it's something that I got from being in the military. So they gave me a prescription for it, and I hate taking pills, but sometimes it gets so bad where I'm like, okay, I need to take something to make this go away. And so when I got introduced to the Daily Essentials, I noticed that my migraines started, the pain started to decrease, and I was having them less frequently, if at all. And so this test where I stopped taking the Daily Essentials for like 30 days, and I took something else. I do that sometimes. I'm just one of those people. I kid you not, my migraine back. And that just let me know that it was, it just let me know that OPC3 inside the Daily Essential is really helping me, because I started back taking them last month and I have not had a migraine. So, that's that Daily Essential, I will not go without it. I'm telling you. If I have to choose between Daily Essential and naproxen, I will take Daily Essentials.
Yeah, no, I don't
because I don't
naproxen.
Nope. Thanks for that. Thanks for your feedback, and thank you so much for coming.
Oh, no problem.
All right, Michael. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
All right. So, what was your takeaway from tonight?
It was a pretty good presentation, but it seems that it was informative, but it seems it was geared more toward women, because you only said something about the guys for like 52 seconds, and I had a lot of questions.
Well, that's only because I have mostly women that come to me, but I do work with men. I only talked about men very briefly because I mostly do work with women, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I help men too. So that's why. So no worries.
One more question. I remember when I spoke with you the other day, the Zoom thing, I was at work and I was busy and bad reception or whatever. I had a few more questions that I wanted to speak to you and ask you about some more things. So what do I have to set up another consultation to finish, or to ask more questions, or how would I be able to talk to you about my issues that I'm trying to?
No, we can talk about that whenever you need to. That's fine. Is there something that in particular that you wanted to ask tonight that we can talk about tonight, or you just want to do it offline?
Yeah, I want to do it. I ain't want to tell all y'all ladies don't have to tell all y'all ladies.
Well, that's why I said you could utilize the chat box, because the chat box has a private chat feature on it. But I mean, if you want to do it separately, that's fine too.
Yeah, because I'm old school. All that texting and chat box, and I'm kind of like a face-to-face or on the phone, talk to you, be able to express what I want, and you can tell me what I need to do and how we can go from there. Okay,
well then we can do that. That's no worries.
Okay.
All right.
That's it. But it was a pretty good presentation. Very good.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Okay.
All right. And next we have Miss Rita. Are you available?
Cindy, they didn't have you on there. I muted it.
Hey, girl.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing tonight?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So what was your takeaway from tonight? How you feeling?
We'll talk about that. But my takeaway was the absorption of the vitamins versus the pills versus the liquid.
Yes.
That was very enlightening, because I do take a lot of supplements. God gosh, I take about 5 or 6 supplements a day. So that was very enlightening. I have already placed an order with you for the liquid vitamin, and I need to get the detoxing tea from you the next time. So I'm excited to get started.
And that's
you
on the
and
way,
I
by the way. You should be getting it soon, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm excited to get that because the samples that you gave me, they taste really good. But also I noticed that my energy was like top notch, and I haven't felt that well in a long time. So yeah, that was one of the. Thank you. That was one of the main reasons why I went ahead and placed the order, because I was like, you know what? Even though I do take vitamins daily, and I normally do like a green smoothie for breakfast, I just noticed the difference in my energy level. And I'm a cosmetologist, so I'm on my feet a lot. I'm moving around, and also, just dealing with everyday life things. So I needed that. It was an energy boost I did not know I did not have until I took it. So I'm excited to get those.
Right. Yay.
Really excited to get those.
I'm so excited that you liked them and that they worked for you, because that's the first thing I noticed too, was the energy, and it's because of the B12 that's in it. It's that natural energy, and it's like, what in the world, and that focus. So that's awesome.
And the B12 was one of the tablets that I take, but like I said, it was no comparison I can tell the difference is what I'm trying to say, versus taking the tablet and then getting the liquid form. So yeah, I believe in it.
Yay! I'm so happy. Well, they have been shipped out, so you should be receiving them soon. Just let me know when you receive it, because the mail has been like a snail lately. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. Thank you so much for coming, and thanks for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. All right, so up next we have Miss LaQuisha. Are you available? I see you unmuted, but I can't hear you. I don't know. Are you? Maybe say something in the chat. So I don't know if you're trying to say anything or not. Yep, it worked. Well, you can just type in the chat and I'll just read it. So what was your takeaway from tonight? She said the ability to use the tea in a different way. Okay, so, and learning about macros. Okay, great. So, cause she got the Stay Fit kit, and it came with the trim tea, was it? And she was like, it's black tea. I'm not used to it or whatever. But she drank it and she liked how it made her feel. But I guess learning different ways that she can use the tea. She says she's not used to the powder. She's used to the tea bag. So it was different for her, pouring it, but she was happy to learn how to use it in different ways and learn about macros. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for coming. So we have reached the end of everyone and sharing. And again, I thank you all so much. It's now 8:17. But if you don't have any other questions for me, then I'm going to say good night and thank you once again. I plan to have another one of these in a couple of weeks. So if you have anyone that you know that can benefit from anything that I talked about tonight, I will send the invite to you. You can feel free to come as much as you want. I know you may feel like you're getting the information repetitively or whatnot, but it's always good for me, in my opinion, to get a refresher and then bring a friend with you and they can learn something too. So thank you everyone once again, and I'm gonna stay on for a bit so I can see the chats and see if anyone emailed me or were interested in anything. And until next time, we will chat later. Have a good night, everyone.